Disney, exactly. They're on the Disney umbrella. I literally just thought of it because like that's one thing I love about Peacock. Sometimes you just want to go watch a game or Paramount, like Champions League, Europa League. You're at home, you pull up all the streaming, and you can stream it. Gone the days of hunting down some bootleg website to give you a virus.
So you guys all had this in your bookmarks, like livesports.co or some kind of pray the FBI doesn't knock on your door the next morning.
Some Middle Eastern guy talking.
Five different links on that.
Bro. One freezes out, then you got to pick another one in.
They caught up to it, they're like,
oh my goodness. I used to
server 1 to 4.
Exactly.
Yo.
And the first two would always be dead by the time.
It gets. So did it die because it got filled up? It got the bandwidth.
Yeah.
That was funny, man.
Sometimes too, you don't share the link with people because the more people that know it, the easier it is for them to find it. Shut it down.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Anyway, let's get to the shits. It's the Red Devils District. Welcome one and all. Reporting live from Southwest Washington DC. This is where we record, and look, it's amazing to be the number one or the leading supporters club podcast in North America. That's shout out to everybody listening. Shout out to everybody at Soulish.
And we know that's North America, not America, because we know America is Central, South, and North. So.
Right.
Good point.
Yeah.
North America, not Americas. Not Americas.
North America. Yep. North America. Yeah, it'll be interesting to figure out what's going on in like Central and South. I'm sure they have they're more focused on their own
Spanish, Spanish football, but they have United fans in South America.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mexico, they have a lot. After we got Chicharito.
Yeah.
They have a lot of United fans all over.
Absolutely. But it's a pleasure to always chop it up with you guys. I'm Kunam. I'm the host. I need a better name. I don't like that host name. Gaffer, maybe?
No, Gaffer.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
I'm
the moderator.
Creator.
Yeah.
Moderator.
All of it above.
All of the above.
And I got Patrick.
Yeah, my name is Patrick. I just come here for the free bit. Just to voice my opinion, man. That's it.
Hey, it's Ice-T. What are you talking about? And I got Ray with me. And as usual, man, we're just here to reflect on the games. I'm trying to start a habit of counting the episodes, but I think I'm gonna fail at that, man. But yeah, it's another episode. It's a new episode post Newcastle defeat. We don't have a game this weekend. I wanted to start there actually. What did you guys do with yourself this weekend? It's kind of hard watching the FA Cup on the sidelines.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's about what I did. I just watched a couple of the FA Cup games. I got to see the Wolves-Liverpool game because I was hoping Wolves would smack them around again.
So they played. They played Wolves back to back.
Yeah, they lost.
Yeah, they ended up losing. Like Liverpool got their game back. And then I also watched the Wrexham-Chelsea game, which actually was probably the best game of the tournament so far.
Yeah,
for this round.
If you haven't watched that Wrexham game, you could go back and watch it. That was a really good game.
It was good back and forth. Wrexham gave Chelsea a run for their money for sure.
Yeah, for neutral. Like Chelsea literally had to bring on João Pedro and the big guns to kind of like get it over the line. Although they didn't go up there with Cole Palmer and stuff, but
shout out to Wrexham, man.
Yeah, but it's shout out to Wrexham. I mean, if you can watch that documentary.
I just started watching. I mean, I've been putting it off for years.
Yeah, I've been on for years. But then
my boy, I met with my one of my friends over the weekend, and he was like, "You gotta watch that shit."
Yeah.
So I pulled it up.
Really
I didn't even know Wrexham was a Welsh town.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So it's like north of
really,
Cardiff.
Yeah, it's all the way.
We should go.
Northeast, yeah. No, but Wrexham has a budding fan base in the US. I think they're based in Philly. Because I think what's the other name?
Rob
McNally. He's from Philly.
Yeah.
So no, it's a really good.
The
CEO.
The owner.
The other one. Yeah, it's a really.
Okay, gotcha.
Like if you love football, and this is like a look into the window of the business, the fan base, buying players. Like I think in season 2, they literally bought a player that the fans told them that they should buy. That's like us telling United to buy who's the current player now that's coming up. To buy Anderson or someone, and they actually like the owners actually see that and they go buy him. And you know, I forgot his name. He was a number 10 for Wrexham for like 2 or 3 years. He was a striker, but it's really nice. It talks about the finances, like the logistics, you know, just everything.
Yeah,
like,
man, it's really
organic. It's really organic.
You know, that's a very good word to use for it. And I mean, I haven't gotten through the whole thing, but this is the same. Well, you know, when you know the reality, it's the same with even us as United. The fact that we're not in Europe, that has decimated businesses in Manchester.
Yeah,
you know, hotels that would normally during European nights, you know. So there's this connection.
There's economic hits.
Yes, this is, you know, it's interesting to see a city like Wrexham, for instance. From the little that I've seen, or the fact that we even know, that's a little city, and it's not one of the biggest cities in cities in North.
And when you watch the documentary, I think they had some time back. They've never been in the Premier League, but I think they've had some success back in the heyday. But you know,
at some point I heard that their stadium was the biggest professional stadium or something in professional football.
Oh, back probably a long time ago. Yeah, because their stadium is really small.
So they apparently have some history, but I've personally never heard of that city before.
Yeah, but going back to your point, tying it back to Manchester United, I think the financial consequences of Manchester United playing 40 games alone this year, capped at 40 games because we're out of everything, it has a financial impact. Like you said, in Manchester, the bars are probably empty.
Absolutely.
Solace has lost games. Solace has no EFL
it's
game.
It's a ripple effect. It's a worldwide effect. Actually.
They have no Champions League or Europa League games. They have no FA Cup games. Because right now we will be there.
Yeah.
Either today or yesterday. You know.
Yeah.
So I mean Manchester United, man.
I didn't even see from the global.
No.
I was looking at it from like Manchester. And like,
when I saw we fell out of FA Cup and we fell out of EFL, I was like, damn. I'm like, I know Solace is pissed because that's like what. 5-6 days of packed out, you know.
That's good. That's business.
Consistent, business there, you know. Business that you could make, you guaranteed on like 100 people showing up to watch a meaningful game, like, you know.
Yeah, so, absolutely. And
even for like the early games of our prim games, like you still get a decent crowd enough.
Yeah.
You know, game depending, but you get enough fans in there that's justifying to be open. So.
Yeah. Yep.
100%. I mean, even for us personally. Like, the weekend is just empty, man. It's like, oh shit. I mean, if it was the end of the season, I think that's a little better. I think even that is kind of rough because it's like, how much is the break? 2 months? Wait, actually, is it longer?
No, August
with the World Cup.
No, ends in May. No, the World Cup would affect it because it's in the normal. It's going back to the normal cycle.
The
normal cycle.
Yeah. They'll have the regular schedule.
So they're gonna start back. We always talk about the third week in August the 18th. Yeah. It's always the third week in August.
The last World Cup.
So Mother's Day is the end of the season, May 12th.
Yeah.
And then it comes back August 18th, around that time.
Yeah.
Mother's Day. So Mother's Day, the US Mother's Day schedule. Yeah.
Well, what was it? Because the last World Cup, they had to do it so late because of the weather.
Right. Yeah.
That was going to be the best time. So that's why I threw it to Ripple for that season.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a weird one. That's a really weird one.
Yeah, but like going back to the Newcastle game.
Yeah, man.
I think
Carrick's first defeat.
Yeah. I think.
Did we jinx it?
No.
On the last one, we were like, man,
we jinxed it. I think
Carrick. Michael has never lost a game as United boss.
Going up north to Newcastle is always a tough place to play. I mean, they have a huge fan base up there. Fill up the stadium. And like I forgot his name. He was on the pod. He was on the
the post game.
Yeah, Newcastle, they have a very physical midfield. Even with all Bruno Guimaraes and they still had Joe Linton. They still had obviously Tonali. Like, I think our midfield will just overrun a little bit. And like I said, I told you, like, these guys are playing like if they have 11 men.
Yeah.
at the second half. I was like, they're playing like they have 11 men. They're on the front foot. They're not playing a low block.
Even when they were a man down.
Yeah. So I'm not really shocked. I think we had some chances there. We just didn't capitalize on it.
Yeah.
You know.
I know. I mean, look, you can't be mad. It's just a new feeling, right? We've been spoilt a little bit over the last few games. I think, and that feeling was kind of new again, which is a good thing. It's like, oh wow, this is how it feels to lose a game. You know. But look, it's obviously disappointing for United to not be able to beat 10 men.
But the 10 men here has some nuance to it because they're still at home, so they still have the 12th, the home crowd. They still have home. We lost to 10 men at home, which is worse. Yeah. Losing to 10 men on the road, is disappointing, but it doesn't hit as much as losing to 10 men at your own house. So I think I just hate when this happens because it gives all the people who are saying, "Oh, Carrick is not ready." Like the entire YouTube stratosphere has jumped on. Oh, he's not up for it. Now you're hearing all the talk about Nagelsmann and Luis Enrique. It's just really.
How about everyone just takes a fucking break?
I think it's just like back to management.
This is one loss, right?
Yeah.
But I will say, at the same time, that game, it just gave me the feeling of we still have gaps that we just haven't filled yet.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's like, because United regularly, that's when you put the nail in the coffin, when it's like, 10 men down.
Of course.
Even if it was 11 men against Newcastle, we started the game not to, we were trying to win.
Yeah.
But I think
we were kind of slow.
That's the
minutes,
point I was going to get to. It still feels like this since that break we had during the last FA Cup that we didn't play, then we came back.
Correct,
It's like the engine has been slow to kick into gear again, and we're still in that process of kicking back into gear. So I don't know if it's the fact that we are not playing midweek games and we're playing like one game
it's compounding.
every week.
It's compounding.
So maybe that's not even working in our favor.
Yeah.
If you guys are, coming out to play the next game and you don't look like you're ready for it.
Yeah, because like Newcastle, they had us, they had City yesterday.
Yeah.
And then they have Barcelona this week. Like, that's a tough, United, City, Barcelona.
Right.
That's murderer's row, man. So, I think the lack of games is definitely affecting us. The lack of, I've said it over and over on several pods and in several group chats, the lack of games is affecting the entire squad. And that's why you see players like Malacia comes on and he gets turned like a pretzel because he has no game speed.
But I would say I would throw in maybe just thinking the opposite. I think us having the lack of games, there should be no reason why we don't have the players get up for the game to play. Because it's the first double game we've had.
Exactly, and that's why it was hard.
But this is my point. It's just and this is why I think it's been a bigger issue all season of players just not getting up for any game whatsoever. Because a lot of people are acting like this has been one of the first and kind of bad slow starts we've had all season. I've been saying this all season. These slow starts are going to kick our ass every now and then. We've been getting away because we have these amazing wins towards the end of it. But I see the same thing even before Carrick.
Right.
I was seeing the same thing when Carrick first came in. I was like, slow start after slow start.
It's been since Ten Hag, to be honest.
Right. And we're having these slow, stupid starts againt teams that
I'm already trying to change it.
We gotta beat them. Teams we gotta beat.
I'm already trying to change it during his the first.
But we came out as gangbusters under Amarim, and then we faded off in the second half.
Right, his first half was we're scoring goals in and then we 2 minutes, 3 minutes. But that lasted for 3-4 games.
Yeah, and then we conceded in the second half.
Yeah,
I think is a lack of games that's really getting to us. We only have 38 games, plus the one loss, plus the 2 losses in the EFL and the FA Cup. We have no European games. So we couldn't even play 5 extra games.
Yeah, so the squad is not fits.
It's not fit.
mentally
It's not fit. Yeah, it's not fit.
How do they? I think they call it awareness.
Yeah.
It's this. You need to be mentally
Yeah.
aware.
It's
You
like-
can be physically
yeah.
fit, but like your mental is not. You're not.
You've gone to the gym.
Sharpness.
You've gone to the gym.
You're
right?
not sharp.
You've gone to the gym, right? You've gone to the gym or you worked out, right? Imagine going to the gym 3 to 4 days a week, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're going to once a week. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it.
Yeah,
It's gonna start. You're gonna as soon as you stop going 3 to 4 times a week, once a week. Yeah, your muscles are gonna recover, but they're also gonna fall back. You're like, oh man, this feels heavier. What the hell? Like, yeah, you're gonna feel it, and that's what's happening to the squad. Like, they're feeling the lack of games.
Should they be playing like friendlies then or something?
They do that sometimes.
I think it's more of just like if that's so. To your point, if that's the case, then I think Carrick should just have more of a rotation going in for these games. Because if all we're playing is one game a week, then you have to like get more rotations in going in each game in and game out.
Well, I think it speaks to Patrick's points of not having enough games.
No,
in the
yeah.
past,
Yeah.
you have like a League Cup, and
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like
Malaysia.
I agree to
he's
this point.
not-
Yeah.
And I agree.
Yeah.
And I agree to that point. So how do you compensate for that? Then you start getting these players these minutes at that point. Because if that's because what you're saying
But
is
the
going
Premier League is the bread and butter. You have
that's
to
what
put
I'm
the
saying.
best.
But it's
You have
going
to
to
put
be
your best. You have to put your best forward.
in that case, this is going to be an issue the rest of the season. Then
Malacia was only played because the guy got pulled up.
exactly,
Injury.
exactly.
Yeah.
They should play friendlies with the reserve and under 20.
Yeah, I think you could do that.
Because
yeah,
it doesn't make sense that you're playing once a week and you can't turn up on the opposition that just played midweek.
Malacia looked really bad. I looked back at that clip. It was a.
You were saying that we were hard on him, man.
I felt it. No, I felt it was hard.
I've been a big fan.
I felt people were hard on him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just get tossed in. Like,
He got thrown into a fire at that point. Like Newcastle was already on the front foot.
Yeah.
You get thrown in and you're asking the
against a Premier League player with pace.
Well, he's a Premier League player.
He's not. He's been on the bench. When the last time, dude? Malacia stopped playing under Eric Ten Hag, right? That's when he got the injury, right?
Malacia's never played under Emery.
Exactly. Dude hasn't. Or if he has
I think he played one game.
If he has played, okay, because someone on the pod, someone watched my correct us. If he has played one game.
I think he played one game.
Or 2 minutes or 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was probably like 5 minutes.
Yeah. So that's not, you can't count that. But the guy hasn't played. And then he gets turned back. It's almost like if he just gave up. Like, just like, oh.
So
like,
that's my point.
Yeah.
So that giving up, I think you've also signed your way out of Manchester United. If you really wanted to play for the club, you would grind more than that.
No, I said it. I was like, he should have just took the foul there.
Yeah.
Like, what did you have to lose at that point?
Bro,
you should just take the foul. You know, dude's coming in with
just
pace.
be a body.
You already got burnt the one time. If he cuts back in immediately, just like
Just-
what you're gonna get is a yellow card.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Like, what was
that
he?
makes sense. That makes sense.
No, it was.
Well, he was so far from him. He got turned so badly. He was so far from him. He couldn't even put a body on him.
Yeah,
And then
He was looking at like
Yeah.
he was looking for what he was
I know what he thought was gonna happen.
I don't know.
He was looking to God.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Like,
When I look back at it,
I don't know.
I look back at it several times. Even people say, "Oh, Bruno should have tackled him higher up." And
I was looking and I was saying, what could he have done? My whole thing was like, the best thing you could have done was just take a foul because you were already cooked on the entire.
At the same time, right? If you look at it, it wasn't like I think it was 3 against 3, or like we were outnumbered. It was it was 2 against 3. Actually.
Yeah. And he took the ball down the wing. That gave him Malacia time to like recover, but he just didn't know what to do once he recovered.
Say, all right, cool,
like,
it's fine.
I'm gonna give you that shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab some beers with the boys. Yeah, you guys figure out.
My thing, right? As a professional footballer, right? I know these guys do scouting, like the NBA.
Yeah.
This guy likes to go left. He likes to go right. He likes to pull up baseline, future line extended. I'm sure they have all these things. Okay,
Absolutely.
This guy's an inverted winger.
Yeah.
So you come on.
Put him on his weaker foot.
Yeah, put him on his weaker foot, bro. Like shield him to go. Like, I don't understand. Like, that's like schoolboy. Like, that's schoolboy level. Like, why you giving him his stronger side to cut back on his left?
There's no excuse. I used to be an advocate for him because his earlier games for United were not bad actually.
I'm not even
remember.
I don't even remember my.
No, he showed some promise. To be honest.
I had high hopes for him when he first came in because I was like, okay, we got a pacey somebody that's gonna take Shaw's place. That's why I was like, okay, we finally might have a replacement for Shaw that works.
To be honest, he reminded me of Patrick Evra.
Okay.
Because he had that pace. He could, he was audacious.
When did he pick up that injury?
Literally, like on the back end of his first year.
Yeah,
against who?
I can't remember.
Was it EPL game? Was it a?
It might have been a training injury.
Yeah, I don't think
we saw it.
Oh wow!
Yeah, okay. We didn't see it during the game.
And then, like immediately, it turned into one of those
misdiagnosis. Yeah, they were saying that they misdiagnosis or they.
Yeah, it was like one of those. Every time he like get right, it would like tweak it and just like set it back again.
Yeah,
I was saying it was like one of those Phil Jones injuries. Just like one of those injuries. Just like when are we ever going to see this fucking guy again?
That's crazy, man.
Well, talking about Patrick Evra, I'm glad he called out Scorsese and just the whole situation because that I didn't understand all of that.
That kind of annoyed me.
Every now and then, Scorsese. For the record, Scholes and Giggs are my best United players. Period. Across the boards, forever and ever. But every now and then he pops out and just says some shit.
The dumbest shit.
Let me tell you something. There's always an old saying. There's an old saying. Never meet your heroes in life, otherwise you'll be disappointed.
Oh yeah, I know.
And I think a lot of times these athletes.
I think J. Cole said something.
Yeah, like just take it for what it is. Like I was listening to other podcasts and they said like Scholes has spoken more in post-career than in his career.
Yeah.
During his career, he didn't talk.
Yeah.
He didn't talk. So to me, it's a weird dynamic. And then I saw you were saying the comments about his wife. Someone was posting that.
So
I wasn't really sure on that.
No, that's going. People were now tracing back the issues that the old guard, specifically, I think. Roy Keane and Paul Scholes and maybe Gary Neville have with Carrick. So they traced it back to this event where...
In 2014, man? Or even before that?
Yeah. I can't remember. Kane criticized Carrick, then Carrick's wife posted something publicly. Then some years afterwards on the pod, on Overlap, Kane said something about it. So that's Roy Keane.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, it just feels like there's a history of just.
Well, like even
personally, I'm just like.
But even then, like take that aside, like Roy Keane, Gary Neville, Scholes, like they all just seem to like have like this weird chip on the shoulder about like the new United teams that have come in. They always have something like very like super critical.
And I think
say about every team.
Yeah, and I think also them singing the song. It's Carrick, can't believe it's not Scholes. Someone was saying that, so maybe he feels like that's a slight to him.
Come on, man. I expect
he's better than Carrick, but I don't know. To me, it's just.
They don't play the same position.
It's weird.
It's very weird.
It's weird. Well, yeah, holding midfielder.
Scholes is not a holding. Scholes is
an attacking midfielder.
Yeah.
United.
Paul Scholes?
Yeah, holding midfielder.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, Scholes is more holding.
Scholes is holding. He could play attacking, but he was
very underrated.
He could play attack. He could play attack. No, he's holding midfielder.
Where did Roy Keane play?
Defensive.
So what's the difference between
holding, defensive? You break the ball up and you give it to your holder, and your holder pings it.
So we had this conversation.
And your holder pings it. Yeah. So Carrick could ping it forward.
So we had this conversation last time around about Mino. In my head, those players are the same. You have the same attributes. You can do both.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
So you're not. Once in my head, once you're not a defensive midfielder, you can play to your point.
Is that Kante?
And you should be able to play attacking.
Yeah, Kante is the defensive midfielder.
Right.
He breaks it up, gets the ball, and then gives it to his midfielders who can get the ball.
They can ping it. So you say Eriksen, for instance, is your ideal holding midfielder kind of guy.
Yeah, he can ping it. Yeah.
Scholes though could ping the ball like that. At the same time, he could still play like Bruno. He would do those crashing the box and So that's what I mean.
I think for England, 1 or 2 times they have played him as an attacking midfielder, but he's definitely a holding midfielder holding like Carrick, kind of like just like just like
Carrick was a defensive midfielder though.
Defensive both quasi, I would say.
There was a time I think we played. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Carrick,
let's not.
Who did Carrick line up with? Can't remember. I know Schneiderlin was there for a little bit. Schneiderlin from Everton.
Forgot about this.
Yeah, that didn't work out.
Yeah,
can't remember. After because Cole was retired, and he came back.
Right.
I'm trying. Oh, Anderson was in there for a little bit. The Brazilian.
Oh my God.
Anderson, you remember Anderson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was Carrick, Anderson,
and Scholes. You should share it.
We had issues for a long time because I remember at some point I started playing gigs. As a 10 because where no one could really fill that gap that Scholes left for a while.
But I think getting back to your point, I think it's a weird friendly fire by it's kind of like it's kind of like how those planes were shot over Kuwait. Like you're flying over friendly fire and you get shot down. Like what the fuck? Like why is Carrick going about making these changes, having a positive, winning like what 7 on the bounce or 6 on the bounce or something, and then like why the barbs? It's
Some
weird.
Support would be nice.
It's weird. Just shut up. Like
this started way before this because initially I think I was watching the overlap like a month ago, right? Like 2 games when Carrick was like 3 games in, and the topic of if he should be the long-term manager came up, and all of them said no.
Yeah,
right?
quickly. Quickly.
He doesn't feel.
They said no quickly.
Gary was like, now he doesn't think that he loves Carrick, but I'm like,
I hate when people give a
so
disclaimer. I love this guy, but no.
Who do you want to be the? And then there's no alternatives were given.
Yeah, that's classic Stephen A.
Yeah.
When nobody says that, look what happens. Oh, I love Molly. But no, I did. No. Here's my point. Schools fail at Oldham.
I even forgot that.
Yeah, Oldham Allergic. Keane failed at Sunderland, and Gary Neville, like you said, he was making fish and chips. They asked him for paella, and he gave them fish and chips, quote unquote. Patrick Evra.
Oh my God.
What are you talking about,
bro? If I had Gary Neville's record as manager, I would not sleep on any manager.
They ran him out of.
He lost. I think he lost like all of the games or something.
I have to double check, but I'm pretty sure Carrick didn't do a bad job with
Middlesbrough. I don't know.
I mean, I have to check and see.
Yeah, I have to double check, but I'm pretty sure
either 500 or like just below 500.
Yeah.
Well, but the thing is, he's better than all of them.
Better than they've done.
Yeah,
that's
collectively.
I agree with that.
At the end of the day, we're all entitled to our opinions. We can say whatever we want, but that also means that people can say whatever they want to respond to whatever bullshit you speak.
Yeah.
And please, man, same thing I said earlier on when we were recording this pod last year. If you don't have anything good to contribute to this current United team, then just shut up. Yeah. Just do your own. Talk about other clubs. I mean, Kane has come out to say he doesn't necessarily support United. Yeah, sure, man. Go support one of your Irish
Salford.
clubs.
Oh, Kane. I thought you were talking about Neville. Okay.
Kane has been like, there was this episode that they asked him, oh, yeah, I mean, of course you're vouching for United. He was like, yeah, no, not necessarily. I'm like, oh. You're still carrying the hurts from Alex Ferguson and them kicking you out.
Yeah, they haven't spoken since. And like I told people, like I put it in the chat, like Roy Keane was sent home by Ireland in 2002 in the 2002 World Cup. That should tell you.
He knows fucking.
That should tell you. That should tell you everything about like this. For you to get sent home as a top player for your team at the World Cup. That should say a lot.
He was gonna scrap with a fan recently, right? Like a year ago. I think it was at Old Trafford after the commentary.
Yeah.
And I think he was walking up and someone told him.
I think I remember.
It was like, let's meet in the parking lot.
He was ready to scrap someone. I was like, damn, you've been out the game for how long? He's still on that bullshit?
Like for real.
But I like that Carrick. Hopefully his wife just doesn't. I know you said she made a comment in 2014. Like
she deleted what?
Sometimes I feel spouses. This is very common in sports where spouses, male or female, interject when someone is being talked about in the media. Sometimes I think you just need to you never heard. Have you ever heard Savannah Jones, Savannah James say anything about LeBron?
Oh, to like come to his defense and all.
Have you, bro? Right. I just heard Savannah James' voice.
I mean,
I just heard a voice like about 2 years ago. I've never heard that woman speak. I've never heard her speak.
What was the Drake's line? It was like, but about to lose at 50 M's. Oh, that was about Kobe.
You
ever been shooting in the gym?
Yeah, I've never heard her say anything. And LeBron has been castigated from day one to now. And I'm not a big LeBron fan, but I'm just saying, hopefully, I'm glad that Carrick hasn't said anything. And hopefully his wife didn't.
He's very level-headed.
Yeah, he's very level-headed. I like him. That's why he's very calm. He's
like he doesn't listen.
Yeah, he doesn't calm. He's not jumping around. He's just very calm. Just.
Also, are they pissed that Ole didn't get the job? Because I'm trying to. I don't understand the
there's just way too much
behind.
There's way too much behind the scene, man.
It's a lot that
we never really know what sparks anything. It could be the comments. It could just be. But my whole thing is just like and don't get me wrong, like you guys know I'm critical of the team. I'm always going to be critical of the team, but I make sure my criticism is always justified.
Right.
They just say shit just to say shit. That's what it's at right now. They're just saying shit just to like spark some hot take. Well, diabolical.
I will hate to think that because of the way I look at them. And what I will say is that, and you might be 100% right, by the way. What I would like to say is that they should know that their comments carry weight. You can't just be saying this kind of things.
Yeah.
Or
they
back in the there are a lot of people that look up to you as players, and we all say once a red, always a red. What does that mean?
Yeah.
If you're out here shitting on the club, any opportunity you get, what does that actually mean? What are you doing?
We as fans just assume that it's like you working with a coworker, you work together to achieve a goal, but you can't stand their guts. Like, you have beef, but it's not gonna be known. Yeah. But like they just because they play together and they win together doesn't mean like let's go hang out.
Well, that's true though.
Let's go hang out, have a beer. Everyone probably. As soon as the game is finished, take a shower.
By the way,
jump in their cars and drive and
fuck off.
And fuck off. Like
that was the story we heard regarding Scholes. By the way, it was like he never hung out with anybody.
Yeah. Like, Kobe didn't hang out. Kobe only hung out with Derek Fisher.
Yeah.
Kobe didn't fuck with anybody on the Lakers. No.
Yeah.
He didn't fuck with Shaq.
Right.
They went tight this again.
Yeah. No, but I hope they get it together. Where do we go from with here though? Do you guys see us bouncing back? We'll talk about Villa to wrap this up, but like long run. Like we still have 8 games?
I think we have 8. Yeah, wow, 8 games. Yeah.
Like can we look at the schedule? Snap back?
Let me look at the schedule.
I think we could definitely
Villa have their hands full.
We got Villa next at home, so
Villa have their hands full.
They're struggling right now. They're still on the downturn.
Villa have their hands full. I think Villa is it Villa then Bournemouth?
Yeah, we got Villa, and then we go away to Bournemouth, and
then what else?
We got Leeds at home after that.
Ooh, okay.
On one day.
Okay, that's tough because they're gonna be fighting for relegation. Mm-hmm. I mean, not they're and then we got they're not in the relegation zone, but
And then we got Chelsea.
Yeah, Brentford, Liverpool.
After Leeds.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a tough road.
Yeah.
But I think we can definitely get back on track with the games. I think, and the thing with this loss, I feel like it had to happen just to keep everybody humble and show that we're still not where we're at. Like the new manager bounce is good. The honeymoon's over.
Oh, this is a beautiful manager bounce.
All right,
don't break
my heart.
Nah, but I mean, like you.
But this is what a manager bounce is all about. We got the manager bounce.
Yeah, but like,
can we keep
who's complaining
though?
Yeah, did we get a manager bounce with Amarin? No. We lost.
I mean, we
beat Ipswich. No, we didn't.
We had 2 losses. Then we won against Liverpool, right? Then we just went on this run.
No,
wasn't immediate.
No run. Amarin took 47 games to win.
Oh, sorry, you're talking about Amr.
No. Oh, yeah, sorry.
You're talking about Ten Hag.
No. I'm talking about Amr. No, we never got managing bunks.
Aaron was just kind of like he was just
just
throwing water out the shit.
We never got a manager bunks with Amr. Yeah. We only got a manager bunks with Ole and what's his face? Carrick. So I think that Carrick definitely. I know there's a lot of talk about. Nagelsmann now and Luis Enrique and like I said earlier on the pod, a lot of people coming out of the woodwork now to like, he's not up for it. He's he has no tactics. It's crazy how people criticize you at the first slip. The haters just waiting there waiting there in the trees just to jump on you as soon as
people criticize Kobe too. Like they want to see more from him.
We definitely need to see how he responds after a loss like this.
It's a good test, and that's what I said on the post game reaction last week after the game. Like now is a good test to see. Okay, now we lost against Newcastle, against 10 men on the road. Now how do we bounce back from that? Like you said, we have Villa, Bournemouth, then we have Leeds. Leeds are still fighting to make sure they get out of the relegation zone. They're not pulled in by gravity into the relegation zone because Tottenham may go down. That's a whole.
I might put a wager they get relegated.
That's a whole other story. But
I might go ahead and put some money on the relegation of Spurs.
The relegation fight is gonna be. We have Nottingham Forest. Those games are gonna be tough games.
I really want Forest to get relegated.
Just because of the assholery of the owner,
and I think we still have a couple games.
Everyone a lesson, I think.
Yeah,
we still have a couple games against some teams that are battling relegation too.
Yeah, but I'm not. I'm just focused on this is. People were talking about support the manager. This is a manager you support.
Right.
This is a manager you can get behind and you support. You don't support a manager that's constantly losing and selling you a bag of bricks and saying it's gold.
Yeah. You keep backing Carrick.
Yeah,
because again, no one should have been surprised that the team played. I wasn't surprised that the team played the way they did because that's how they've been playing all season, unfortunately.
Well, taking positives, I'm glad Šeško started the game. I think that should be our. The pod before I was saying he's our number 9. I don't think he belongs on the bench. I think our regular formation will be with him up top. Just have to figure out. At that point, I don't know where Ahmad falls in. But we'll see. This is all speculation. The next game might come up and, we'll go back to him on the bench. But, I think...
Well, I think this game also showed that you're going to have to start giving Cunha and Buemo more breaks. Because they've both been playing game in and game out for the most part, minus AFCON from Buemo. Cunha's been starting game in and game out.
Right. Yeah, because we don't have Dogo.
You're going it's going to be a point where you're going to have to between the three of them. One of them's going to have to start sitting on the bench, especially after the last game. You saw a lot of the frustration and tiredness. With Cunha, with Buemo, with Bruno. But you can't.
I don't think we would have lost that game if Luke Shaw could play the full 90 minutes. So it brings up this question of how deep is our squad as well. And with the current injuries, but we have fingers crossed. It looks like Luke Shaw's injury.
When did we pull Luke Shaw in that game?
I think it was beginning of the second half.
Yeah,
Miles came off.
Oh, Miles came off from.
And Miles got injured too, right?
Yeah, Miles got injured.
Yeah. Shaw came out. Yeah, I think in the 50th or something.
Yeah.
Because he played a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And sorry, I can't remember. But that's why, because he came off from the Everton game, and they were saying it wasn't a muscle injury or anything. It was just him feeling
the Everton game.
Yeah, the previous game, the Crystal Palace game, the Palace game.
Oh, gotcha.
The Palace
game. So
the
same with this one too.
Yeah. Because I didn't expect.
Remember he came out in the Palace game
to start this game, honestly, because of that Naki guy.
I see.
Yeah, he came out from the Palace game.
So it's the same thing then with this one. He's not. It's not an injury. It was an illness. That's what Carrick said.
Yeah. He came out in the 24th minute for Mazraoui in the Palace game.
Yeah.
So I don't know why. Yeah, Luke Shaw needs to go. Like
we're definitely moving on from Shaw.
Like
I'm trying to follow you guys' thinking regarding that. So if we're going, every pod we have this conversation. If we're looking at current performance, dude has started every game for us. He's played.
So Luke Shaw came up for Ugarte in minute 61.
At the Palace game?
Yeah.
Well, he's played all of our games though.
So Shaw and Mazraoui started.
Why are you saying he needs to go?
He needs to go.
Because he can't.
He can't go forward anymore.
You don't.
He doesn't have the legs anymore.
Yeah, he's we've been, but like how, like it's not like we've been saying this only for this year about Shaw. Like we've been saying it for like the past.
Well, he hasn't been. Now he's playing though.
Sell Shaw and give Casemiro.
Give
Casemiro a year to.
I don't think anybody would even buy a Shaw from him.
Give Casemiro a year to the deal. Because people think, it'll be easy to replace Casemiro. It's not gonna be easy to replace Casemiro. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah,
Casemiro has like 7 goals this year.
We're definitely not keeping Ugarte.
Who knows, man?
Yeah,
he's gotta
go. Ugate's
gotta go.
All of this is dependent on who is willing to take them off our hands, right? Like if there's no one
how many
ready to cut the check.
Because he's also eating wages. But this is also why I think too, like you're gonna have to kind of bite the bullet and ride some of these academy kids for a few games here and there.
To be very honest, I'm down. Historically, we've always given young kids debuts at United, including who also knows, the players that the scouts are looking at. Like Lamans was not in anyone's radar, he just popped up. So
came out of nowhere and like he's been our best goalie since.
Yeah. Casemiro has 5 goals this season.
Yeah,
5 goals. That's crazy. 5 goals. That's unbelievable.
Don't put too much stock into.
And Bruno has 9. Sechko has 7. And Bruno and Cunha split 6. So I think I would let go of Shaw, give Casemiro a year-to-year basis.
Would you agree that Luke Shaw is still one of the best left backs that plays the current game? So that's why I'm in conflict with you saying just let him go. He's still one of the best that plays in that position.
Yeah, but so
mentally he's one of the, but physically he can't do it.
What's your proof?
Because he can't go forward. When the last time I've Luke Shaw cross the halfway line to put a ball in the cross?
He's been putting
to put a ball in the cross.
Yeah, he's been putting in crosses. Okay. Also on the Amorim, we're playing him as a centre back.
Okay, let me look at his last.
I don't know why you hate my boy.
Let me look at his last.
Shout out to Luke Shaw. This podcast is sponsored by Luke Shaw.
Let me look at his last.
I just think it's time to move on. You've given me like 2 seasons when you're only getting up for the World Cup years that you're all of a sudden he's ready and available to do anything.
So you said
these other seasons you're injured half the time.
So you said he's been putting in crosses, right? Yeah. Against Newcastle, 0. Against Crystal Palace, 0. Against Everton, 1. Against West Ham, 4. Against Tottenham, 0. Against Fulham, 1. Against Arsenal, 0. Against Man City, 1. Against Burnley, 5. Against Leeds, 2. Against Wolves, 5. Against
why are you critical against my boy?
No, I'm just saying.
Now pull up Dallo's stats.
You know what? That's a good. Yeah, okay.
Minus
okay,
2.
Fine. Okay.
Minus 3.
Yeah. Get rid of Dallo too. They both can go.
Let me do that. Oh no. We could do that.
Let's save some wages here.
We could do that. Dallo.
You gotta look it up because it's gonna say stats do not exist.
Shout out to the score.
Please check name of player.
Sorry, Ro.
Against Newcastle for Diego Dallo. Shout out to Romani.
Shout out to Rome, yes.
Crosses 2. Against Crystal Palace 4. Against Everton 0. Against West Ham 2. Against Tottenham 1. Against Fulham 1. Against Arsenal 1. Against Man City 0. Against Brighton in the FA Cup 2, against Burnley 1, against Leeds United 0. So he crosses way more often. Like just look at the numbers. Like
well, half of those games, Luke Shaw played centre back and still got.
Yeah. So yeah. But
I also think more our attack is more focused on that side too.
On the right.
Yeah.
Well, on the right initially, because you remember when By the way, what happened to the chemistry between Mbeumo and Diallo?
Well, they don't play the same.
It's almost like if they need to put Diallo back at right wing back.
So that's what I'm saying.
It's crazy.
So imagine if we play. I don't know how this is gonna work though. If we play,
that's the one good thing.
Centre
That's
forward.
the one good thing.
Amorim did.
I'm not. Trust me. I think I'm a fair person.
Right.
He has some positives, but it's just sad that the net impact is negative. But anyhow, no, that's good.
Well,
that's one good relationship that we saw, right?
Yeah.
The right side.
Yeah,
we should be killing teams on the right side. No, that's gone.
And what Amorim said was that he just needs another Ahmad on the left to make the left also like that. But ain't nobody got time for that. You're United, you need to win.
Keep in mind, like the injuries too are starting to play a real major issue because we still got Dogu out.
Yeah.
Licha, who would probably be better placed,
I think,
for Shaw instead of Malacia in that substance. If Maz goes down, like Maz goes down, you put Licha in there, right?
Right. I mean,
but Licha is the left centre back, right?
Yeah, but like
he could play defensive midfield.
But that's what I'm saying. You can just
go forward.
You're not attacking from that side. In essence, you're not going to use him as an attacker. You're just kind of locking in at that point.
Right.
Yeah, we may have to look. We may have to take a look back at that Mbeumo Diallo relationship, man.
Well, it's because Ahmad was playing left wing back, right?
Yeah. 4-3.
We were playing. I think we still had Šeško as a striker, right? So we were playing all of them at once, including Šeško, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So I think we could do the same thing with this formation.
With a back four.
Yeah, but the right back will have to be Ahmad.
Yeah.
You have to which we've been doing with Dalot, by the way.
Dalot does it anyway.
He's been overlapping all the way in.
So that means
still not playing
Dalot will have to eat bench, chop bench.
Right, I'm a huge advocate for that
because that chemistry has just gone from the right side, and I think it's beginning to affect Mbeumo now.
Well, I mean.
Between Diallo,
the only argument against that is Ahmad is an attacking player.
Yeah, of course.
If you play him behind
too far,
you can see that he started losing some of his attacking, skills. So that's the only thing. But I mean that's why Carrick is the boss. He'll figure out
how to get the best. Because that's on the downside. Mm-hmm. You take Šeško out. I mean, you put Šeško in. You take Ahmad out.
Yeah.
And yes, Ahmad hasn't looked the same as he post Morocco AFCON. He hasn't looked the same. I don't know what happened. Maybe he's tired. Maybe but we have to make sure to not start. United fans are too fickle. There's so many fickle United fans out there, and that's one thing I hate about being a United fan is that people turn so quickly on players. You already see people talking about Ahmad. Dude, just relax. Let him go through his growing pains or the dry spell, pull patch or whatever.
Well, you can talk about it in a positive light, right? You can criticize a player and then say, all right, the next game I hope he does better. Of course, you can criticize the player. Not just saying, this person is the. I mean,
it's not childish.
It's
very
not,
childish.
It's not FIFA.
It's not FIFA. It's a FIFA generation that's coming to.
What are you?
It's a FIFA generation that's coming to.
People criticize Bruno.
Yeah, this is
of course. I mean, there's no player that is above criticism. By the way, everyone.
Of course,
you get paid a lot.
I criticized. I've been criticizing Marcus Rashford. I'm like, this guy needs to go, or it's not working out. He's man born and bred, but it's just not working out for us right now.
I think Barcelona wants to.
I saw Barcelona talking about getting 30 million. They already paid.
So they're down to.
I think they already paid.
That's one of the best deals ever. If they don't want him at 30, I think we can get him back and sell him for more. By the way.
How much is 30 million euros anyhow?
I could probably.
How much is that? Is it 25 million pounds?
Thereabouts, yes. So that would be $33 million. Okay. 33, 34.
It's a shame because remember
that's
we could have sold. Yeah, that's cheap. We could have sold him for a lot more. Peak.
If we moved on a little bit earlier.
Peak Rashford.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about? Because I was thinking about next year. Obviously, we all like Champions League football, but next year we are going to be, whether it's Europa or Conference League,
Champions League. Knock on wood.
Yeah, knock on wood.
I think we're gonna lock in third place.
What do you guys think about taking back Højlund?
You brought that up. I was surprised because you. Actually, I give you props. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, you're very
rational.
Yeah, you're a rational dude. Because I know that you've given Højlund a lot of shit in the past, rightfully so. If you're a United striker, you should
but
be
he
able
was
to
playing with two
score
clowns.
10.
He was playing Garnacho and Rashford on the wings.
So I was surprised when you said that last time that you'd be willing to take him back. Not bad, because we need depth.
Yeah,
once if Šeško gets injured, your whole season can go down the shitter. Yeah. We are Manchester United in the past, and I keep going back. They say turning back hurts your neck. But sometimes you have to take precedence from what's happened in the past. In the past, we had two different squads. Yeah. One will play Carling Cup, the League Cup. Then another will play. Premier League and Champions League. I think we need to try to get back.
Yeah, and I think that's where the Malassias can play in the Carling Cup. Give Bruno a rest, give Mbeumo a rest, give Cunha a rest, and then play those players.
I think Malasia would be very fortunate if Carrick still gives him a chance. I know there's a possibility, but based off that, come on, bro.
That cameo
with the Maz injury, it's so potential how Maz is going to be out.
Maz.
So he might still have another chance.
Hold on, when's the next game?
Next week.
Next
week Sunday.
Next Sunday. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that Maz injury. That Maz's injury did not look, like a simple. No, it looked
it looked like he's going to miss.
Yeah, something pulling up. Yeah, but going back to
he got up limping around.
Going back to Højlund, because I think we have to get another number 9. That is standard. Yes. We have to get another number 9. So to me, it's just like, okay, you pay 70 million, 60 million pounds for this guy, whatever.
I mean, he probably still has a couple of years left on his actual United contract.
Yeah, he's 22, 23 now.
I'll take absolutely. I think he has. I would have loved if he was another kind of striker, because I think he plays exactly like Šeško-ish. That's. But I mean,
physical.
It's good to have. It'll be good to have a
backup. We'll see.
And at that point, also we'll have all of these other leagues to play in. We'll have
FA Cup.
You know, what was the biggest issue that we always said? Like, he just wasn't getting service.
He wasn't getting service.
Now he has the ability to get service.
Now you
can truly judge him. You can truly judge him. Like, okay, let's see what you can do. We excuse you for the last 2 years because Garnacho and Rashford when they were shoot first, pass second wingers. Now we have Dogu, we have Mbeumo who will look for you. We have Ahmad who will look for you. Let's see what you can do. Yeah, so I'm open to that. Sell Rashford, but keep Højlund. Onana can be a backup. I don't know contractual wise.
No.
You can
a great philosopher Wizkid once said.
You can stash Onana in the EFL.
Where?
In the EFL. The Carling Cup. We can stash him in the EFL.
It'll still cost us game.
In my opinion, give a younger kid, an opportunity.
But he's on the contract, so you have to deal with it. He's not gonna take a buyout.
You just have to sell him for less. Someone would. Well, that's true though. He might decide not to go and write his contract. So if that happens,
he's not even doing good on his loan right now. Let's be honest.
Trabonzo, whatever you call it.
He's not even doing great on
it. If that happens, sure, keep him and figure out that. But man, just let him go. Create room for a younger goalkeeper to test out his skills. Because come on, man. Yeah, Onana has just he has fallen off.
Well, we know we can't have. We have to because now we're seeing what Champions League does, right?
Yeah.
To Aston Villa, or European competition to Aston Villa and Newcastle. Both those teams qualified for the Champions League or whatever competition they're in now, Europa, I think. And then this season, now Aston Villa is kind of like feeling the stress of being stretched. FA Cup, all these fronts. You have to have a deep squad.
Yeah.
You have to have a deep squad, man. Otherwise, you're in trouble.
Yeah, I think
look at Tottenham too. Tottenham has a lot of injuries. People don't forget.
They have 11 players out.
Yeah.
And they top the
because they qualified for the Champions League. They qualified for the knockout stage without having to play a knockout game. They were top 6. Yeah. They were top 6 or top 8 or whatever the cutoff was. So it's not like the squad is bad, but
and I don't have facts on this, but you seem to at least understand what's going on in terms of the additional number of games. Are people playing more games in the Champions League as well? So you're playing more. Like, how is this sustainable? Maybe this is another topic for another pod. How is it sustainable for players to be playing this amount of games every fucking year? Because to be very honest, I had this feedback or criticism during Ten Hag's period. Ten Hag came, United played not beautifully, but we played better football. Then the next season came, and we just looked like decrepit. The amount of, in my opinion, it was the amount of games people had to play.
Yeah.
Then
but you have to have the depth, and that's where like
depth,
you see the city teams. They basically have like a C squad.
2 levels.
Exactly. Which is like your first 11.
Yeah, you have to have 2 levels. You have to have 2 levels.
They have 2.5 squads essentially.
Yeah.
That half squad is playing in like the lower rounds of FA Cup.
Yep.
Right.
The lower rounds of the Carabaos and stuff like that.
Yep.
How many people can do that though without breaking all the rules and bribing all of the officials and
no.
Taking money from Qatar? And
what do you mean by that?
How many people can have another
2 11s?
Like Man City? Yeah.
United used to have 2 11s.
Yeah.
We had 2 11s back in the 2008. We had 2 11s, man.
City's 2 11s though is almost like the second 11 can also start.
Yeah.
And it was just like United. I think we built the second 11
used to have 2 11s. Yeah. I mean, I see your point.
I see from the academy, this and that. Which I think we should do next. Actually, we should bring back all of our players on loan. Look for the stars from the academy, the Lacey's and all of them. Promote those guys. And buy some players. Yeah.
By the way, where is that kid? The Lacey kid, was he injured? He got a red card.
I think they just dropped him out. I think, I think they're trying to protect him.
He's still cooking in the academy.
He should have scored that goal, man. If he had scored that goal, that would have been a total. But you know what? The hype would have come, and then he could have been another
Garnacho.
Yeah, Januzaj.
Ooh.
Adnan Januzaj. Remember that goal against Sunderland?
Yeah.
And then the hype came, and then he's like
Machenda, right?
Huh?
Machenda as well.
Yeah, just
we have players like that.
The hype,
I think Carrick is trying to protect him because if you remember that same game, that was the Brighton game that I saw live. He got a red card. He got a yellow for something. Then
he hit the bar. He hit the bar with that left foot inverted, cutting in. He hit the fuck. That goal would have been crazy.
Yeah, no, you can see the potential.
That second yellow was dumb as shit, but like it is what it is.
Like the second yellow card, right? Yeah, but that's to show you that he's a kid. He's still
Blood is hot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I don't think he might not be ready for first team football yet. He just I think he needs a few trainings, guardianship, and he might become our next. Oh my God. Next Greenwood skill wise.
Yeah.
Without the controversy.
I know, right? Yeah. But I think to your point, like we have to build up the squad, so we have to be more cognizant of like, you can't go. Yes, you have players that are out on loan. You bring them back. I think everyone needs to be even now. Everyone needs to be reevaluated.
All hands
before
on
being sold. Before being sold, because even Malacia needs to be reevaluated. If that injury is long term, sell him. Same thing with Shaw. If the injury is long term, sell him. Mount, exactly.
Mount definitely.
Sell him.
I'm more concerned about Mount than Shaw. To be honest.
Yeah. I'm tired of these cameos.
Shaw has been consistent.
No.
And I'm glad that I was concerned.
No, Shaw has played 27 games.
I was concerned that there was this tackle that someone hit him on his ankle. I thought that was what took him out.
Yeah.
Apparently not. He's just ill. Like, if you're ill, you can come back. Easier.
He's sick. Yeah.
Well, the big man, our big number 7, Mason Mount, that nobody.
He's just cameos.
What is all of this?
It's like watching a TV show and some random person does a cameo.
I mean, sometimes you have to cut your losses. Great player. Same with this whole scenario reminds me of Owen Hargreaves. same thing.
Yeah, I remember him.
Great player when he played.
Yeah, but
for
Bayern Munich.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that was when we were losing Joaquin as well.
Yeah,
so we needed.
He came to us and he just
he just never.
Injuries,
he never played any games. So, he was never there. So
Mount needs to go.
Yeah,
I've seen enough. I've seen enough. I know how this ends. I know how this ends. Like you said, Phil Jones, the guy you talked about. Yeah, I see how this ends. Just cut your loss. We need 5 more Brunos. In terms of health,
be honest.
Health.
Yeah.
If we get 5 more Brunos,
we'll be good
with health. And impact. We're gonna win the league.
You need at least 5 players that can.
Bruno came back from a hamstring,
bro.
Like 3 weeks.
Yeah,
that is unheard of.
Yeah,
and
he hasn't pulled up. He's running around.
That just shows you how well he takes care of himself too.
Well, it's either that or genetics.
Right?
Combination.
Both can be true.
Yeah.
He's not out here downing pints of Guinness in Belfast.
So
people that will not mention their names.
Yeah, I know. Right? But what do you guys think about Villa? What's the preview for that? Any injuries that we should know of? What's happening on the Villa landscape right now? They're full
on their side or our side? On their side.
They're struggling all around.
You guys know me. I don't check up on the opposition, which is
Villa has
probably a bad habit.
Let me see. Yeah, I'm just trying to see what's
the boy Sancho doing? Is he? It looks like he's been playing a little bit more regularly.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that.
You know who's also there? Iceman, man.
Who?
Iceman.
I don't know who's that.
Old defender from Swedish defender.
Lindelof.
Oh yeah.
I forgot. I haven't seen him play. Well, I haven't watched. Let me see how much games he has played this year. But
he played in the first game against.
Yeah, I remember he played the first game. Yeah. Let me see how he's doing.
But Villa's they're coming off a 2-game losing streak. They lost against Wolves and then they got spanked by Chelsea.
That's good.
Lindelof. Wow, Lindelof has only played in 12 games. That's crazy. Started 6.
The last one was against Brighton, but that was one.
Wow, Lindelof has only played in 12 games. Started 6. That's crazy.
They're not looking too good at home right now, and even on the road they're struggling.
Are we away for that game?
We're at home for this.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
I would say again 2-1 United.
Yeah.
I think we bounce back. I think the players bounce back. They understand the importance of winning this game because we have to win this game because unfortunately we did not take advantage of Liverpool losing and Villa losing last week. Mm-hmm. So we are going to win this game.
I agree. I mean, I think historically we have a good record against Villa anyway. Mm-hmm. Just going back memory.
Yeah.
It's not stuff I can remember. Most of the games we played recently, some games even on the 10 I remember this game. I think we were like 2-0 down and we came back to win 3-2. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we always have a good time against Villa. Yeah. I think we probably live rent free in their head, which is good.
I'm trying to see what injuries they have. I know they have McGinn out. And then I'm trying to remember who else.
They do have that one forward who's actually really good. I forget his name.
That midfielder is also out. What's his name again?
But I think it's gonna be a 2-2 draw.
Bro, have you ever predicted United winning?
Nope.
Are you really a red? Lift up the jersey. You're gonna.
I just know what I see.
It's a Liverpool jersey, isn't it?
I just know what I see. I predict it's gonna be another slow start. I can't be convinced otherwise right now.
Yeah, you have Tielemans. Tielemans is out. Harvey Elliott, Matty Cash, and John McGinn. Those are the key injuries.
I think Villa's gonna do the same thing that Newcastle did to us last week. Just come out fast. And we're just gonna keep struggling until we can actually have like a solid first half, a solid strong start. I just don't see us like.
By the way, before I forget, shout out to Xerxes for his performance during the last game.
Yeah, that's another player.
Xerxes been balling out.
Xerxes, he has. People are crazy out there, and that's going to show you a lot of people don't know shit. Like they've been watching a lot of football, but they don't know shit. Like people talking like Xerxes is a very good player. he created a chance out of nothing in that game.
Yeah.
And that was a great save by the.
That was top save, man.
That goalkeeper really messed us up because there were some.
He had a great game.
Yeah,
he only had a game.
But for fuck's sake, like people are just on here. And sometimes I hear people making comments about certain players. I'm like, Brian, you don't know football, bro. Like, to be honest, you need a player to create something out of nothing.
But not even that. Like his ability to link up the plays is what's also like really helping us
create something out of nothing. When he came on, we forgot that when he came on, he changed the tempo of the game.
Exactly.
Yeah,
he changed the tempo of the game. Small intricate passes. Like Zirkzee is a player that United has to keep. Zirkzee has a future at United.
We just need to figure out how
to utilize him.
When you bring in him and when they were bringing Zirkzee and Šeško off the bench, the game was already going to change at that point. Like I knew the attack was going to bring up something different every time they came on. So,
and that's why I was telling people, and I made that comment, like you don't when you're fighting a war, you don't bring the Kraken out at the beginning of the war.
Absolutely,
you bring the Kraken out when you're kind of losing, and then the Kraken just comes out and just fucks shit up.
I mean,
like Šeško, you bring him on, 61 minutes, go, deal with a 6'5" guy. And, to that guy's point, Dan Burns is also 6'5". They kind of neutralize him a little bit.
Yeah.
They kind of, Newcastle kind of neutralize him a bit. You know?
I agree. I mean, that sounds like something out of the Art of War, right? So
Clash of the Titans, man. The Kraken. Clash of the Titans, the old classic movie, man. Clash of the Titans.
You don't let your enemy know what you're planning.
Yeah, you don't show your ace. You don't show your ace at the beginning. You know. So I think to your point, Villa is nursing injuries. I think
we have injuries too, right?
Yeah. But we have a deeper squad than Villa.
I think we have a deeper attack than Villa.
Yeah, we have a deeper squad than Villa. We have better.
Although they did just get what's his name back too? No, I think he plays for West Ham. No, he plays for Villa.
Cool.
Bailey.
Yeah, from Jamaica.
Yeah.
They got him back. No, we have better players than Villa. I think. Are
you sure they have Sancho?
No, please. No,
shout out to Sancho.
I think we're gonna beat
wish him
Villa.
the best.
We're gonna beat Villa on. Is it Sunday playing next week?
Sunday.
So this Sunday coming up. Okay, yeah.
I'm going for 2-0.
2-0. Okay, wow.
I'm going for 2-0.
Martinez. Martinez completely.
I hope. You say what, Martinez?
No, Martinez completely not even gonna allow.
If he plays, by the way. So that's the other thing. So I think. Hopefully Martinez is due back, but at this point, I don't know what.
No, I meant Martinez for
on their side,
for Villa. Yeah, the keeper.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on, whatever, man. Yeah, I mean, if we have good chances, who cares who the keeper is? You can bring back
Unai Emery. He just knows how to play against United.
Yeah, he's good. I think if things get tight for Villa, I think they're gonna focus on Europa League, because I think they can win Europa League with Unai.
Them and Liverpool. Liverpool is playing Europa League next year. Here's to the Liverpool fans that are watching. Thank you for coming on the channel, but you're all playing Europa League next. It gives me so much joy.
All right, so Ray,
to this final point, I feel the way Carrick left the pitch after the Newcastle game, I think he's gonna put those boys in the hairdryer. Like he wasn't very excited about what he saw. And I think they will have to respond some way, next week.
I think the players, the first 30 minutes, they looked dead. The game needed a goal. We got a goal from Casemiro, but then it just seemed like...
We conceded first, if you remember. When we gave out a penalty kick, then we equalized.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we got...
They went 10 men down, and we conceded, right? Okay. Is that how it worked? I can't really remember. I think they went 10 down, then we considered a penalty kick. Yeah, that's how we were 1-0 down.
And I was like, oh man, it's Everton all over again.
Yeah. then Casemiro equalized.
Okay, yeah.
So it was a scrap. Those games are usually scrappy, but at least you show some will to win. We just didn't show enough will.
Yeah.
Then the injury fucked.
Yep, the injury fucked us up. So Ray, you said 2-2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with 2-1. I think Mbeumo is gonna get back in the goals. Mbeumo and Bruno. If it's 3 goals, Šeško's in the goals. What about you?
I'm going with Šeško to 2 goals, man.
Oh, 2? Okay.
Yeah, give it to Benjamin Šeško. By the way, we've been struggling to find a chance for Šeško.
I've seen so many videos of different Šeško chants.
In my opinion, I'm sorry guys, all of them are trash. They're like so terrible.
I don't know,
including the one I just sang. I'm like, yeah.
I don't know what's sticking over.
There's this one about him he's from Slovenia. I'm like, what?
Yeah. We
could do better. We could do better.
All right, so sign us off, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, it's been a pleasure as usual, man. Reporting live from Washington D.C. I got Patrick. I got Ray. My name is Kunem. Looking forward to catching up with you guys at Solace.
Yeah.
Shout out to the friends of the show. It's a long list. I don't know if I can name each and every one of you guys, but you guys know yourselves. Subscribe, share. Catch you guys at Solace on Sunday. It's been the Red Devils District.
Yep.
You guys want to say it?
And whenever you're in Washington D.C., like Kunem said,
link up,
Solace, Southwest Washington D.C. Come have a beer with us. Post game reaction. You could do an interview. Like this is a really, we're all very cool people. Just come up, talk to us. This is not our experience. This is just United, all North American United fan experience. We're gonna create our own ecosystem, So it's definitely a platform for everybody. It's not just for our opinions.
Straight up.
We also encourage you to give us your opinions.
Yeah, we should do a pod with some of the Red Devil supporters club in other cities.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's the plan, man.
Cool.
That's the plan.
That'd be cool.
That's the plan. That's the plan. Oh, that's the plan, definitely.
Well, that's what's up. Got anything to say?
Listen, just keep backing the club. I mean, this is gonna be it's gonna be a struggle the rest of the season for the most part, I think. But I think we're gonna come out on top. 3rd place. We're gonna lock it in. We're gonna be back in Champions League, and everything's gonna be right after that.
Absolutely. Happy days are here.
All right.
Well, this pod was sponsored by Luke Shaw and Red Devils Lager. All right, catch you guys later.